Hey everybody, it's Adam with Tech Stocks. We're going to do a quick review of the TP-Link Smart Wi-Fi plug, and essentially this is a two-pack here. I bought these with a two-pack, and so it's pretty dang neat. I got to tell you, it's if you're looking to smart up your home and you have like instead of messing, there's a bunch of ways, right? You can go light bulb. We've done a review on the light bulbs here. You can go with this wall switch. But then there's a bunch of devices that, depending on how you want it to work, like maybe it's an extension cord, maybe it's a lamp, maybe it's a television that you want to have power, because you can enable this, and I'll get to that in a minute. But the ability to make a regular device smart enabled, and some of these things is pretty cool, and so we'll get to that in a second. But the breakdown is really simple. Look, if you don't know what it is, it's a plug that you plug something into. Right? You plug it right into the wall, and then you plug whatever device you want to be kind of controlled the power on or off to. So you can then tell it through the app or through a voice controlled at home to turn this device on or give it power. So in a lamp situation, you'd be like, turn the bedroom lamp on. It would then say power on. And the lamp is always on or off, depending on if this allows it to be. Now, some of the cool things. This works with Alexa. It works with Google Home. It works with most of the smart devices and the apps on both the iOS and Play Store. So you don't really have to worry about anything. TP-Link is pretty good. It has the Casa app that comes with it. It's free. It's got a lot of controls. One of the nice things here is that they do fit on top of each other. So like it is something that's important for some people if you want it to kind of incorporate. It's not bulky. It's not big. I've used these for outside lights before, where like are kind of strung and attached to a tree, where I had lights throughout the tree. And so if you wanted to outside, you put a smart device right at the edge or underneath a kind of covered area, and then you say, hey, turn on Alexa, turn on the outdoor lights. Boom, pops on. There's no switch needed. It's part of an extension cord. So it kind of gives a better allure. Kind of sets it up depending on what you have and don't have. Dimmable functions on that don't exist, so it's just like on or off. Now, some creative ways you can use this. Pretty neat stuff. Like if you have a television that you want only have a child to have access to, some days or some hours worth. You can schedule when it turns on and when it turns off. So if there's a TV that the child can watch, but you only want them to watch for a certain set amount of time a day, you can use this creatively to do that. Be like, okay, well, plug it. If he unplugs it, it's obviously there, but it's one way to do it. I found it was kind of neat to be able to be like, okay, well, your TV has power for the next 2 hours, and that's it, right? And so that's one way to kind of monitor or do it. Another way is like outdoor fridges and outdoor, uh, instead of turning it down or enabling it or powering it up or all these other things, if you have nothing in your freezer and you want to kind of pre-do it, if you're going away, this is one way to monitor that, because you can tell the power is on or off to the device. So a freezer, this is a creative way of doing this. It's on, and when it gets disabled, you can set up notifications where power's off. So instead of having an alarm there, or if you separate house, or if it's disconnected from your garage, a lot of people don't are concerned about that. So you can use these in creative ways to kind of as alarm systems for, like I said, the freezer or fridges that have important things, stuff like that. Anywhere, obviously, what it's built for is to wireless home, to where you can control lights through. At least that's what I feel like. It's so you can control lamps or workbench lights, things like that in the garage. All those things, I haven't seen any problems with the scheduling side of things. It works pretty well. The remote access works pretty well with the Wi-Fi. As long as you have good Wi-Fi in the home, I don't see a lot of connectivity problems. Every once in a while, it'll disconnect, and you kind of have to reconnect it. But it's maybe once every 6 months to once every 2 years. So once again, it's the TP Link Smart Wi-Fi plug, and this is the two-pack, and I absolutely suggest it, depending on, and that's the key, if you're in the market for one of these, I think it's the best one on the market. So it's Adam from Tech Stocks. Hope you have a good day, and don't forget to like and subscribe.